Hello, another one. I've recorded two in a row, so I'm wearing the same outfit. Billionaire. Um, Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And of course, you know what that means. It means another joke. Which one am I going to pick today? Oh, why did the invisible man turn down his job offer? Because he couldn't see himself doing it. Because he's invisible. Oh man. Okay, so time to share screen. Time to get to it. Now, we've been working with squares and square roots. Now, today we're going to take that concept a little bit further and work it for all types of powers, however many powers we want. We're only looking at the powers. Now, some of you guys are thinking, why do I want to learn this? Because I know you guys love shortcuts. Now, they're called index laws or indices laws, index laws, indice laws, whatever you want to call them, but it's basically shortcuts for indices. Now, if we have a question like this, and I'll show you the long working and the short working and how it all works. And so all these ones in the green here, I don't know if you can see on the side here, these are going to be the formulas that I want you to write down. We're only doing 3 today. There's a couple more, but we're just sticking with 3. But let's take a look at these ones here, right? The questions are on the left-hand side in red, and they say simplify. So if I had simplify, what I'm looking to do is I'm not trying to evaluate. I'm not trying to give you the exact answer. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to write it a little bit neater with maybe 1 power instead of 2 different powers and a multiplication. Okay, now for these ones here, I would say, okay, this is 4 to the power of 3. So this is 4 times 4 times 4. What, Andy, you're expanding even though you're supposed to be simplifying. Let me show you why. Okay, so if I've got this, I've got 4 times 4 times 4, that's 4 to the 3, times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4, so many times. Then technically I have 4 to the power of what? How many 4s are there? 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. There's actually 5. So it's 4 to the power of 5. Okay, so that's all you're doing. When you multiply two things that have the same base, they end up just adding together. Now, this is what this formula is saying. As long as you've got the same base, you end up adding the powers together. So in this case, it would just be 4 to the 3 plus 2, which equals 4 to the power of 5. Boom. Shortcut done. Boom. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so the next one here is, okay, what if we had a division? Okay, when we see division, I want you to think it's kind of like a fraction, right? It's the top number divided by, or it's the first number divided by the bottom number. And so you could write it like this. It'll be 8 times 8 times 8 times 8. That's 8 to the power of 4. Then at the bottom, we're going to have 8 times 8 times 8. So because I'm dividing by 8 to the power of 3. I just remember that divisions can be written as a fraction. Now, what am I doing here? All I'm really doing is I'm going to cancel out however many. So for every 1 8 I cancel on the top, I can cancel out 1 8 on the bottom. And when I've got this, it just leaves me with 8 on top, 1 on the bottom. And so that's just going to give me 8 over 1 is the same thing as a whole number of 8. Okay, now that wasn't too bad, but let me see what happens if we use the shortcut. Now again, with the shortcut, we just have to make sure that your bases are the same. So I've got 8 and 8. We're good. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to minus the powers from each other. So it'll be 8 to the power of 4 divided by, oh, hold on. It'll be 8 to the power of 4 and then minus 3 because I'm just minusing the powers from each other. And so that there would be 8 to the power of 1. And anything to the power of 1 is just itself. So there you go. The answer there is 8. And we got there just as quick, if not even quicker. Okay, now this is the one that I've been dreading. I'm going to need a lot of space to do this. 5 to the power of 3 and then raised to the power of 4. So that means I have 5 times 5 times 5. Oh, if I can write. 5 times 5 times 5. That's 5 to the power of 3. Now, if I raise it to the power of 4, that means I want 4 of these. Times 5 times 5 times 5. That's 2. Times 5 times 5 times 5. That's 3. Times 5 times 5 times 5. That's 4. Okay, so that's 5 to the power of 3 multiplied by itself 4 times. Sorry. So if I have that, that becomes 5 to the power of, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's a total of 12 5s there that are multiplied by each other. So I can simplify it by writing it as 5 to the power of 12. Now, what it's saying here is if I have a power that's raised to another power, I can just multiply them together. And so here, I can see that I can write this as, okay, it's just 5 to the power of 3 times 4, right? Because those are the two powers that I'm raising by. And 5 to the power of 3 times 4 is the same thing as 5 to the power of 12. And that's it. That's how we get our answers. Now, I will leave it up to you which ones you choose to do, which ones you like. But look, we got the exact same answers there, the exact same answer there, and the exact same answer there. Now, I'm more than happy for you guys to do the long way of working out. I'm also more than happy for you to do the short way of working out. Just please, when you get this down, please write down those formulas that I've got in the green on the right. I know there's a fancy formula with letters and things that you don't understand. That's fine. Just write them down because we will go back and reference them as we go into year 9, year 10. So hopefully that helps. And that's another lesson for today. Happy mathing, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.